Hey guys, what's up? So, have you ever noticed how us busy entrepreneurs always seem to find ourselves stuck in this place of procrastination when it comes to our health and body transformation related goals, even though we know exactly what it is we're supposed to be doing in order to achieve them? Now, over the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm actually going to share with you guys the two best strategies I found for overcoming this procrastination and this inability to take action so that we can obviously move forward and level up our business and our life as a result of first working on ourselves, improving our confidence, our self-esteem, and of course the way we perceive ourselves. Now, if you're unsure of who I am, my name is 𝐻𝐬𝐭𝐡, and I am the founder of Stronger Than Life Coaching, where we help busy introverted entrepreneurs to build a bulletproof body and mind that enables them to step up and smash it in their business and life. And what I can also do for you guys, if you like, at the end of this video, if you would like me to send you the exact framework and blueprint that myself and my clients use in order to build a bulletproof body that's not only fitter, leaner, and stronger, but also healthier, just drop me the word bulletproof below and I will get that over to you as quickly as I can. Now, let's jump into it. So these two main strategies that I'm talking about are as follows. The first one is we want to identify the cost of inaction. Because what tends to happen to us is we've got so many things going on, and unfortunately us humans, we are very what we call loss averse. We don't like to lose things or sacrifice things. So what we tend to do without even realizing is weigh up the cost of achieving the goal. It's like, oh, well, my goal is to lose 30 pounds. And then we go, okay, but that means I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I've got to give up my favorite foods. That means I can't have alcohol at the weekends anymore. It means I've got to start training. I've got to get to bed earlier. And we weigh up the cost of all these different things that we now maybe need to do and convince ourselves that that cost or that sacrifice is too great. I'm not willing to give up all these things or do all these new things in order to achieve that. That outcome is just not worth it. But what we need to do to try and kind of flip the script a bit is look at, well, okay, that's the cost of action. But what is the cost of inaction? What do I actually lose or fail to gain as a result of staying stuck where I am? And often we will go, okay, well, if I don't do it, then that means this is going to happen. And that's going to means I'm not going to have the confidence or the self-esteem to step up and lead in my business as I should. It means whenever I go on holiday, I've got to keep myself covered up and feel conscious about how I look on the beach or in front of other people and so on. I've got to continue to feel tired, worn out, lethargic. I've got to continue to hate what I see in the mirror and think poorly and lowly of myself and maintain this low self-esteem and low confidence in myself. And what we sometimes find is that if we weigh up the cost of inaction, that will actually outweigh the cost of action, which means we're now more likely to start doing the things we know we should be doing. So that's rule number one, or strategy number one. We need to identify the cost of inaction. Now, the second principle that we need to look at is we need to go, okay, well, now I know the cost of inaction. How can I align my beliefs in myself with the level of action required to achieve the outcome that I desire? Now, what that means is if I don't believe that I can achieve this 30 pounds weight loss that we're talking about here, then I'm not going to take action because I don't believe it's possible for me. And why the hell would I bother putting effort, time, energy, resources into something that's not really possible for me? So what we sometimes need to do is scale back the goal, or at least the size of the goal, to the point where we believe that it's possible for us. So if I'm looking at the goal and I'm going, oh, I've got 30 pounds to lose, but I don't believe that's possible, well, then we need to scale it back. Does that mean we have to drop it to 20 pounds or 10 pounds? We don't know, because it's going to be specific or individual to yourself. But sometimes we need to scale back perhaps the time frame as well. So rather than, oh, well, 30 pounds in the next 6 months, we might go, could I lose 3 pounds in the next 4 weeks? And if we can scale it back to the point where you believe it's possible, you are far more likely to take action. And the catch-22, if we don't step up and do these things, then what tends to happen is this insecurity in ourselves and this lack of belief in ourselves will start to cascade and bleed into other areas of our lives. Our relationships will start to fail because we're not showing up as the confident husband or partner that we should be, or even friend. We then find sometimes our business starts to take a hit because, again, we don't have enough confidence and certainty in ourselves to step up and take the risks or take the actions needed in our business. We won't put ourselves out there in front of people, perhaps on social media or in meetings or around our peers if we're maybe looking for funding and investment to scale and grow our business and things like that. So we end up stuck playing this game small at the level of mediocrity because we don't have the ability or belief in ourselves to step up and do what we know we need to do. So those are the two main strategies. We want to identify the cost of inaction, and then we want to align our belief in self with the level of action required to achieve the goal. Now, that's it for today, guys. Don't forget, if you would like me to send you that framework and blueprint to help you build your very own bulletproof body, drop the word bulletproof in the comments below and I will get that over to you absolutely free as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.